Of course, we are giving you rolling coverage of a movement by very many South Africans who are in fact starting their festive season. We've been through various provinces where our reporters are stationed. And of course, we heard a little bit earlier on from the Deputy Minister of Transport saying that the death toll has now risen of those who have been killed on our roads to 571. We'll continue then to give you the very latest on our roads. Well, let's start right here. The Border Management Authority is anticipating high traffic volumes starting from today at the Lebombo Port of Entry in Komatipoort in Mpumalanga. Traffic volumes are expected to increase as road users make their way home to Mozambique through the border post between their country and South Africa. We are monitoring traffic on the N4 and the Lebombo Border gate. For more, we're now joined by our reporter Tumelo Machogo. Tumelo, of course, we saw you speaking earlier on to the BMA, and they're obviously saying that they are ready to handle the traffic volumes that we'll be starting to see today. Just talk to us what you are monitoring and observing at the border post.
Well, indeed, Unati, traffic is starting actually to pick up here at the border. They are allowing certain number of cars actually to come closer to the border because now traffic is starting to pick up, especially on the N4 road. The trucks already, they are standing about 16 kilometers on the N4 corridor road. So that's about where the trucks are at this point, but also not a lot of cars coming in, but there is traffic that is starting to start building up on the road and also here at the border because they don't allow a lot of people to be at the border at the same time, so they're just allowing a certain number of people to come in and start going to Mozambique. A lot of people that are coming here are actually Mozambican national migrant workers that are working in South Africa that are actually traveling to Mozambique. We've spoken to about 2 people that are saying that they are going to Mozambique for holidays, but those are the only people that we managed to get. Most of the people that we have been speaking to, actually, there are more migrant workers and Mozambicans going into Mozambique. But also a lot of traffic is also coming from Mozambique side, going into South Africa, going to Komatipoort, going to Mbombela to go and buy last-minute Christmas shopping. A lot of Mozambicans are going to South Africa to go and start doing their last-minute Christmas shopping in South Africa. But let's speak to one of the people that also is traveling to Mozambique. That you were telling me ukuthi you are going to Mozambique. Injani umgwaqo mawuhamba because ubuthi ubuhamba emgwaqeni unjani umgwaqo mawuhamba ku
elandleni takhuluma ichenga elandleleni ku straight kufambeka kahle vela emaphoyisa amatraphatsi tani leswi matirhisaka swo hi masiku ni masiku ni kwala loko hi vuye kahle vela nedi endlela leyo hi tiraka hi yo siku na siku hi tiraka kwala ka N4 yole mara na hi tshama hala eMozambique.
But injani situation ekhaya eMozambique and ucabanga ukuthi Monday kuzoba kanjani because bathi there's going to be a shutdown on Monday?
Eka swoshi ni nga ku vilisa swa ku hala kaya ka ri kahle hi nyimela Monday vela swa ku loko se va khulumile ku ve na decision eka yini mara until swoshi ka fambeka ka ri phatsi a ku na mistake eka kona ka nkama wa swoshi hala eMozambique.
So we are need to come back to South Africa.
Ekuvuya swoshi fanele hi vuya loko hi twiswa ka situation enjani ni na mina ni ri vanhu va Mozambique hi fanele hi lwela tiko ra hina se hi famba ha pfuna vamakwavo ku hilwa hi kota ku hi ve na khululeko vela se loko swi helile swa hina swa hala ta tlhela hi vuyela back.
That is one of the people that is actually traveling to Mozambique, saying that the road is actually quite quiet. It's saying that it is still raining and slippery, but also saying that there are a lot of trucks on the road. That's the only problem that they have experienced, the trucks that are on the road, saying that there are a lot of police visibility on the road, ensuring that the motorists can actually travel through the road. But also those traffic officials on the road, they are also ensuring the safety of truck drivers that are on the road to ensure that there's also safety there. We also saw when we were on the road seeing a lot of abolition facilities that also have been put in place, especially on the side of the road, to ensure that those truck drivers, they can also access those abolition facilities. But the traffic here is starting to peak, and we're expecting more traffic. You know, today is the last day where most businesses will be closing, so a lot of traffic will be on the road actually going into Mozambique, especially when more migrant workers, especially mining companies, that are closing today.